Line up base mga sir. Tingin nyo, ano mananalo?
Will Scam do on his Dream Protector, and how many sentries will be used in the middle lane? We're gonna find out together with OD Pixel on phone.
Maganda caster dito mga sir. OD Pixel to eh. Bahala na si OD Pixel dito. Makiyoyo na lang tayo. Yan, nod na tayo, nod. Ricky carry mga sir. Sabayan ko to si ano. Sabayan ko to si OD Pixel. Oh, nag-GG na agad ah. Joke lang. Yo, Pudge, Jack Boys, Boom Teams, KOTL Teams pala to eh. Oh, report, di gumagalaw oh. Uy, ang gaganda naman ng mga... To. Grabe naman yan, Teams. Grabe naman yan, Teams. Dito sa kabila pa, tingin. Ginto ah, gintong dragon lang. Mahirap. Kay Teams pa rin, panis pa rin kay Teams. Eh, no?
Pretty good chakra targets as well.
Wala. Panis sila kay Boss Teams, iba talaga si... Boom, YOLO talaga to. OG kalaban.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Hindi, kaya nila to. Kaya nila to.
30 seconds to battle.
Tricore that OG's gone for scaling. But I wouldn't say that Boom doesn't scale. They scale extremely hard. I think their late game is also pretty crazy. They also have great ways to defend and fight around towers, good ways to take Roche. So, yeah, this should be a pretty crazy game.
Mahal daw yung gintong Viber. Ito pala, mahal daw to. Yeah, ayaw nga, mahal pala to. Yung genuine hatchling, mahal nga to.
Let's get moving.
Ayan na talaga. Game 1 mga sir. No? Tayo.
I would probably give a slight edge to the TA just because that armor, even though you're playing in mid lane around your tower is tanking and you've got Sandstorm and all that to farm.
Ayan, shoutout kay Boss Rolly Javier. Sabi niya, need daw i-unlock. Oo nga eh.
The timing for the tanking, I think, will still be fine.
3 unlock style yata. Style 3. Para nakita ko kanina. Yo, Pudge versus BZM.
In the past, even with OG, they always like to have some type of combos with it, and that's, for me, also that's one of the more important things about Wyvern. It's not just about being able to, you know, in this game, fly out of arena, heal your teammates or anything. It's
okay, Boss Jello, what's up?
Salamat,
Boss Jello.
Follow Epi Burrow from
Salamat sa pag-subscribe, tol.
They have a lot of different ways to set up.
No, for sure.
Valorant tayo sa minsan.
The cold embraces could be rather annoying for a lot of Boom's heroes when they try and go on under target. A lot of physical from Boom.
Absolutely. Could also maybe cause the setup for the Mars in some situations, but for the most part, yeah, it looks like it's going to be really strong. Because the only real stun on the side of Boom is FBZ on the Mars. They are quite lacking on it as Spear connects.
Good stun. Good damage here on the Sep. There's one of those beautiful combos here in the lane. Bottle Mars. Can have a lot of fun top there. Two of them, Tim.
No.
FBZ's been a monster on his Mars too. For the last few months, he's just been dominating most games that he does play it.
Absolutely. You know, on a hero that we're seeing very much a lot of teams touching. This is a very popular hero on the offlane. Indeed, FBZ definitely standing towards the top of the offlaners right now.
He didn't get nerfed. Almost all the other ones did get touched in some type of way. Mars did not get changed almost at all. Taiga stepped up far. Scam will get leech seed, but Blink will push away the Ricky.
Jackie having to back off, but yeah, Scam still punching hard. It's the two of them.
Yuragi. Kakaiba na yung mga post 1 ngayon eh, no?
Pretty nicely, Tims, and
kaya ang sarap panood ng Major.
Bring a lot of mana to the lane. They're up to sit back. Bottom. I'm going to try for the jump on Tiger, but stuns at the ready. Odds barrier two of them, but Boom achieving that push back on OG, making sure Jackie has the space.
Your admiral is on board.
For the temple.
Even though it's a Razor down there, I don't think he's going to be able to slow down the Ricky's farm very well at all. Trident is just one of those heroes that just always guarantees farm, it feels like, for whatever core you have. So much pressure always offsets everything with Leech Seed. If you have a melee, if you can actually play around that Leech Seed, it's really strong. As he is.
Denied.
Looks like BZM did win the Sentry Ward for the time being in the mid lane, but TA still coming out ahead because you can get a bit more denies and whatnot. So Yo Podge definitely comfortable in this matchup. We are seeing BZM stack up his small camp, so he'll catch right back up right afterwards, actually, already triple stack.
It looks like it's just going to be a scenario where both mids are they're gonna get their farm.
Yeah, kind of as we expected. Both of them can farm ancients as well. So, yeah, boom! Look at that.
And in terms of the timings, I'd imagine there's going to be this period of the game if both BZM and YoPaj are hitting those times with their first few items. And we'll see BZM get a bit more involved before YoPaj is ready to do so himself. It'll take him a bit more time as the TN.
Yeah, it's going to come from different sides. Like on the side of Boom, I think the aggression's going to come more from
Denied.
Jackie, and they're just going to play with the Mars and stuff, and he can get involved with the rest of his other two supports. But could be a bit difficult for them to make aggressive plays on Boom, unless the Mars is turning up. Like I said, they only have one type of stun until they have their ultimates online for the tree in
Radiant's middle
particular.
tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
Tingnan natin mga item din nila. Tsaka yung paglalagay nila ng words.
Even though it's less than 1k in it, overall, as you pointed to earlier, Boom, I think they will very much be happy that bottom lane, Razor is just not proving to be a huge issue.
Ikot naman namin na itong camera na to, bottom nga kami.
They're playing it very nice.
Ako magko-control, guys.
The bullying by Scam. Scam doing a great job of getting in the faces of Tiger and Amar, making sure that they don't have the opportunity to really focus Jackie.
I think it's just a pick too. I think it's like the Ricky versus that Razor lane. He's able to just jump out every single time, in and out.
Alam ko binuff din to eh. Kaso yung first skill yata.
Much easier
Alam
ways
ko
of last hitting.
binuff tong Arctic Burn eh dun sa update.
That last pick is really quite interesting, especially for that lane matchup.
Arctic Burn ba o yung eto?
As well with Blightstone.
Splinter Blast. Para mas mabilis na yung animation.
Very unlikely that we see this Ricky go down.
Kasi mabagal yung animation ng dati.
It's not until we have some sort of rotation from OG.
Hindi ko lang alam kung yun
his first move down there.
So you gotta steal this.
Di kasi ako nag-win to.
Looks like
pero nabasa ko lang.
Yeah. He's got good damage.
They'll see it start getting work done, but I don't know if they can even move in time. Great word from Tims. He literally just walked into playset about 30 seconds ago or so.
Yeah, that's a really nice boost to YoPaj in this early game. Taking that completely away from OG.
Well, it's sad, but he could just die here.
I mean, Tims is going to have the blast. But another trap, slow set.
Ay, thank you po sa pag-subscribe sa channel na.
A good boost for
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Gap on BZN now. Pretty much both dead even on these mid laners. So they're really pushing to the limits the farm they can get out of this early
their
stage.
structures.
Level 7 na si YoPaj. Sa top.
Huge.
Level 5, Kuka, Mars.
Great move.
Level 5.
Gotta love your supports.
Movement in mid. DZM. Uy, na-deny. Uy, hindi. Ah, nice nakuha. Nabattle.
Very, very close to being denied there by Tims.
Mabagal din yung hit shot.
Top lane, FBZ, about a creep wave away from hitting the 6.
Bottom lane. Asaran pa rin sila dito.
Quiet lane up top.
May wards. Grabe yung warding dito ng
I did see them.
OG.
They were battling over the poles. Whatnot. Tim's quick. He ended up winning that after some time. Now, surrounding toward mid.
I'm going to try and make a move here with BZM. Especially off the back of this arcane. It'd be a great time for them to find that jump, but Tims, he's playing it safe, making sure that he doesn't get caught within range of the
Naku, nakita.
To take away some of the stats.
Naku, nakita yung kayamanan mga sir.
See what Boom want to do about this.
Nasa nakuha, nakita. Naku po, na si YoPaj.
Going in onto Tiger.
Ganda naman ng ginawa ni Tims doon.
Running over. They can't contest once the TA and the Mars are there. They will take, I think they got most of them. I think the Blast got 1 or 2 maybe of the smaller creeps, but similar plays from both sides. 0-0, Owen.
That's pretty crazy.
7 minutes. Grabe, no? 7 minutes na. Hindi pa nagkaka-first blood.
When it comes to kills, I mean, we haven't really seen either side getting anyone close to dying.
Good link there from Amar. Do see a ward now placed. Gets taken out instantly from Scam. Limited vision right now for the side of OG. Did they lose both of their obs? Someone must be holding one of them. I didn't see where the other one was, but
yeah, they put what
I saw they lost that one. Yeah,
down at the camp. That one got taken out quickly.
Yeah, so they'll have a little bit of lacked information now for these next few moments without any wards. But there's farming. Yaragi, much armlet done already. Giving lane to Seb while Yaragi jungles with that armlet. Amar continuing to try to pressure bottom, try to slow down Jackie, but he does have to be a little careful. Yeah, just super passive game. Both teams just very content with farming, setting up for runes. And Invis, BCM also. Close.
Boomer making it very hard for OG to set up any sort of moves around this mid. Let's have a look if they can step up the action now. The Blink Dagger. It's done on BZM. See bottom. TP. It's going to be held off on Tiger.
Ganda rin ang Razor nito. Yan, tingin tayo sa skin. Ay, sa skin.
I think they're baiting. I think the Mar wants to bait.
Opo, Diyos ko po. Op.
He is baiting.
Patay yata dito. Ito na yata yung first blood natin. Hindi. Kalma lang, kalma.
That's the ult coming out from Amar.
I think Skem just scouted BZM too, so they should be aware of that Blink Dagger now.
Op, wala silang stock dyan. Skem.
A little bit of wasted time there for OG. 2K
Tingin ko wala naman silang stock eh.
able to farm these ancients on Yopaj.
Okay na wala.
He's going Blink as well too, so it looks like
Ito nag-i-stock.
I think it's better because he has the Ricky. I think he wants to get more involved.
Sarap ng ano ng farm dito ng TA.
On the side of OG.
Dagger na to mga sir.
I mean, yeah, that's
Grabe support na.
when you consider their cause. Once FBZ is ready to walk in,
Dagger na to.
Tower is under
TA
attack.
and Ricky blinking in, they're just going to be deleting.
Laki na ano, laking tulong ng stock.
They're going to be quick with the reactions.
Yan, sa mga ano natin dyan. Yan, may bagong movement. Uy, EP. Patay ito, patay. Ito na pala yung first blood.
First blood.
Uy, ito na. Lumabas na ang first blood. BZM.
Finally able to break the peace and quiet that we've had. It's not necessarily the biggest of kills.
Okay lang yun.
It's the first, but making it that a little bit financially sweeter.
They will refill the bottle too. Amar does come back down for BZM.
Pinadalaw na yung
They'll
bottom.
be now for about,
Ay,
90 seconds or
aga
so, so
na
maybe
full.
they feel like they can make their own move, because that is a significant chunk of the early damage that OG has if Yuragi isn't there.
There we go. Fight
Ano
time.
ba ito yung Falcon? Diretso, Ion.
Haste Rude. Haste! He just gave it to him. Oh, Yopaj was a bit slow on that.
I could have maybe gone quicker with the
Hindi
blink.
natin
but
nakita
indeed,
yun.
Yuragi, he steps in, takes it.
Nakuha.
He was able to have a
Yuragi.
say about that one, so they'll miss out on the opportunity
They're
to go for a
beating on
kill.
Dire's top
Must have been
tower.
like looking somewhere else for a second, and then as soon as he saw it, he's like, oh god!
Natuhog.
To get away with that one there. Top Seb. He might not be so lucky.
Who's
Uy!
going to for the TP out?
Abot. Ano si Yopaj?
He'll have something to say about
Gabi.
that. Jumps in, takes him down.
Uy, patay din.
Dire's top tower is under
Tayo
attack.
KOTL bottom.
So they get something in return.
Hindi natin nalipat agad doon. Ang bilis ng pangyayari.
Were those cracks in Dire's top
starting to
tower?
step up the pressure on this bottom.
Step
It's
lively.
very
Dire's
tricky for
top
these two
tower
heroes
is
to kill
falling.
Jackie.
Ang bilis mag-farm yan.
And difficult for them to really
Asa
ever
may?
pressure towers. I know that's something
Radiant's
that
middle
T
tower is
mentioned
under
toward the end of the
attack.
panel there. Also something I always
Tapang
feel like
naman ang
we've been
wedge na
mentioning
to.
a lot now with the trade protector. Just pressuring early is very complicated. Taking towers early can get pretty difficult if you don't have
Your
natural
admiral
push.
is
We
on
already see
board.
mid tower. It was down to half HP. It's already getting healed up from the tray.
Likot naman itong director na to.
Looking to play
Grabe no?
more of
Grabe
that
yung
farming
word
style,
things
but
ni
it should
Lo.
work because of this trade for now.
Sobrang triangle. Tapos ito pa sa baba.
Yeah.
Advance na masyado.
Slowed down pace of this early game.
Same time though, I don't think OG's too fussed about just sitting back and farming either.
Not
they've
much
got-
good's happening
they've
to
got these
Radiant's
huge
bottom
team
tower.
fight.
Palit na sila.
Combos, but-
Nagpalit na.
They are playing versus a lineup.
Uy. Medyo naglag.
Those look pretty good.
Ayun na, nahuli. Ako po, Diyos ko po. Ako po, natusok.
Things are cheeky now.
Let's go. Sinampay.
You died on the
Sinampay sa Gedli.
On FBZ now too, so yeah, could definitely see Boom just continue to look to set up kills all over around OG. OG only way to make plays really is with BZM.
Diffusal
I was
yata
thinking
ito.
the only player who plays for Boom was going to be with FBZ.
Ano
but
na po ni
because of
ni
Yopaj,
Yopaj?
Dagger opens up a bit more of the game.
Pa Dragon Lance na.
Dire's bottom
Dragon
tower is
Lance
being
BKB
chipped
Dragon.
away.
Kaso nakuha na to.
Again, able to take away some of their farm. He's going to go for the TP out. Nothing to stop it. So getting himself very close to having the boots to travel on top of the blink.
They never did TP out though, so Yopaj looking to get a bit aggressive onto Taiga.
Hard
They don't have too much time.
to fully commit there with the threat of the spike carry.
Kaya ba to?
Turning things around.
Hindi niya ako kaya.
Keep top. Now
Pinipihan
going
lang.
for Seb.
Oy, umabot. Nice one, teams.
Nice kills, this extra bit of money for Jackie to be picking up in these early stages, speeding up that diffusal blade timing.
Ito na.
It's going to be coming pretty soon. This is going to be a solid first time timing here on the
Diffusal on Jackie
And
boys.
it'll be painful. They'll make the
Jack
King's
boys,
life a lot more
diffusal.
miserable.
Resibo na
Some
lang, mga
small
sir.
changes to the Sanking
Luto
as
na.
mana costs have gotten buffed. Like every
Ah,
little
so
thing
ito na.
matters. And he is
Nakita-
fairly
ay,
squishy
kita ba?
versus a
Hindi.
Ricky who's
Wala
gonna have that
silang-
out so early. Taiga?
Buti na lang.
Boom doing a
Alam, may wards.
solid job of keeping their half of the map very hard for OG to
Hindi
make.
ka na sila doon, mga sir.
Another ward taken. Look at OG has no vision really. Their information is gone. Boom has perfect wards up, everything covered. Having a better early game, and with that BZ with Blink now,
Dyer's
they should
middle
overall
tower is
have
under
better team
attack.
fight. Just easier to set up of the team fights.
Diffusal na si Ricky. Ito na, dinideliver na yung diffusal.
Yopaj.
Yopaj. 4-man smoke. Ang ganda ng binibigay nilang space kay Jack Boys, no? Patay talaga pag may nakita dito. Regen.
It's just a question of whether OG's going to be ready and actually grouped up to respond to these invasive moves here from Boom.
They're gonna go on BZ. It looks a little awkward, but it'll still connect. The put goes out.
Nabuhay.
Will buy him some time.
Nabuhay, Razor. Uy. Mali pa. Razor, patay pa rin. Nasa patay Trent. Napag patay pa rin. Patay si Teams. Sakit mo. Tusok.
Double kill.
It's not over yet. Jackie did. Sees an opportunity to
Maybe
jump
his
straight
middle
back
tower
into
shouldn't have to
Tiger.
take this abuse.
And it 2 for 2. OG being the team that loses a core out of it.
Can't believe this Hanking survives. Almost way worse for OG than this one. Still probably Boom winning that engagement because of them getting the cleanup kills on Jackie with his defusal.
And they're bumping that lead up a little bit more. 3K lead now for Boom.
And right back to mid. BZM still in the area though, level 2 FB online, and he is continuing to
ano ba item ni Jack Boys? Dragon Lance na to, malamang des. BKB next niya ito. Ni Yopaj. Jack Boys, nakaluwag-luwag na sa buhay. BKB din. BKB Shards. Meanwhile, nako, may EP tayo nakita doon. Ito na, ay kinancel. Na-smoke. Kaso patay pa rin. Uy, na-X-Mark. Cancel.
Get away from that turret just in time. Boom, they'll miss. Oh, limit the casualties here. Just losing FBZ.
OG ready for it this time around. All playing around their jungle. BZM, I think he got spotted bottom, so he just used his boots to travel down there.
Natin item nila.
To make a move around the mid lane because of that.
KOTL, 4-star. Trent. Post 5 to Trent. Diffusal on na tayo. Ito na. Kaya mo Admiral, kunat.
It looks like
BKB na rin to Admiral.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Tanking is the conclusion. A little too much for the Ricky to bite through on his own.
So he will be able to
BKB
finish
din.
off BKB. So Yuragi, he will be real strong.
Nako, na-spota ni ano to, ni Tiger.
Continuing to just scout out on top of Yopaj, who has this haste rune. They
Dagger.
can't set up onto him. Yeah, it's still a quiet game for the most part. 5 to 5. Both teams content with just farming up that first item after their initiating items.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
BZM, shard's done. Much more damage now for him.
Radiant's bottom
every
tower
fight, it
is
feels
under
like
attack.
Epicenter just keeps coming back up, so. Still very close game. 2K lead for Boom, just continuing to stay stagnant.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Parang BKB game to. BKB na ba? Wala pa.
Maker. As a keep with the light, he's getting pretty far.
Yeah,
Step
Ricky.
ahead. Quite a bit of any other support in the game. As expected here, Tim's on one of his top heroes here. He's farming up a tree.
Just continue to shove the waves. 2-step keeps having to react.
Yun lang.
To it, but because of reacting, Ricky in position. Oh, Jack.
Killing spree.
Stuck for a second there.
They're beating on Dyer's top tower. Swiftly to the temple's defense.
Wala pa gaano si Yuragi, no? Pero big na siya dito, mga sir.
He's able to keep finding these pickoffs.
Are those cracks in Dyer's top tower?
Resibo pa. Lamang na ng 3K dito.
Radiant
I
structures
mean,
have
versus
been
the
snow
tanking and next and all
fortified.
that. There's a
Radiant's
Hey,
bottom
last
tower's
hit.
got problems.
Makes sense.
They're beating on
Zero
Dyer's top
level.
tower.
15 na.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Kind of small on the edge of the
Dyer's
sandstorm.
top tower is
Yeah,
under
nahuli.
attack.
Catch him in the arena, but he's immediately
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Radiant's bottom tower.
Na-ulti. Yun lang. Nakapite ka ba? Uy, patay. Nakabig na yun. Sakto yung BKB.
Killing spree.
Nice one. Oops.
Seeing if he can lock down any further member of OG, but it won't be the case. The one that's coming out there, it's just Tiger going down at the end of it all.
Both teams very content to look for the fights, though. All 10 heroes show up lane immediately.
You gotta run if you're
BCM, wala siyang BKB dito, tol. Pero ito, nahuli na dito sa Razor. Nice. Nice tusok. FBZ. Grabe naman dito ang Boom Esports.
Mine is truly a they can use the chakra with the melds to stack it up too. Don't know if OG can contest because they actually don't have any ults either. From that last fight, they used everything.
Grabe naman Boom dito. 3k gold lead para sa Boom. First rush. Saglit lang, oh. Alam kaya to. Dito i-contest eh.
Most dream initiations, he is starting the fight. He is causing OG to react to him.
I wonder where he goes.
Yeah, Yopaj massive. Very fast timing on that blink BKB Dragonlance.
Hindi ko alam kung anong nangyari kay Kuya mo BCM eh, pero pa BKB na siya dito.
Now starting to get them.
Narinig niya na ang iyong hilong kaya bigan. Pa BKB na siya dito. Tusok yata.
Radiant's bottom tower. Mega kill.
Diyos ko po.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
Ang lambot. Ano na ba po ni TA natin? Baka boss Yopaj to.
Dire's middle tower.
BKB Dragon Lance.
Dire's middle tower.
May talent na Cyblade siya rin siya tsaka attack speed.
The sort of team fight that they've got the potential for. A lot
Oh.
of combos to land.
Baka nabigla na to dito. Bakit patay dito talent. Oh, si Seb dito, ano? Support si Seb dito, ay Misha.
They do have the BKB now on the Razor, even giving him the
Palit sa Misha.
prioritize for Amar a little bit more here. And BKB
Kasi dahil sa ano, visa.
so that's also something they have to make sure they always
May ano sa visa yung ano. Nahuli yata dito.
They're fortified.
Cold Embrace. Uy, na-ulti. Kaso dito tusok. Ayaw na. Ubus yung mga puno. Abot ba? Abot? Agoy. Naka-sidestep. Nahuli. Patay.
Radiant's bottom
Tusok.
tower's got problems.
Patay ito, patay. Wala yung tulong ng KOTL eh.
Good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Wala nang mana si...
Better help Dire's middle tower.
Wala nang mana si Jack Boys. Auto bigay eh.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
punishing them. So infinite mana, of course, as we see so much
May
in these models.
Yeah, the calls.
Ang bilis pa ng regen, oh.
These calls that want to
Someone
go.
better
7
help
seconds
Dire's
lang.
middle tower.
Ah, 6 seconds lang.
They want to be spamming their
May
spells
arcane na agad kayo. Oh,
stand out on the map and in the faces of OG.
grabe.
Got them sorted.
Dire's middle
the
tower
support-
just went down.
It's the supports are doing work, but it's like in
Not
a
much
weird way,
good's
right?
happening
Because it's
to
mostly the
Radiant's
Mars and the
bottom
TM who's
tower.
doing like the flashy stuff, but Kado's chakring them, Triad's armoring them, he's providing control too, so
Yeah.
really good stuff from Boom right now. And Scam, he's about that Blink Dagger. So we're talking a lot about how the BKBs for OG might be a timing that they'll be able to come back in. Scam's gonna have Blink.
They've got him in time. No, they've not got anything. He's away. No patch. Hiding in the trees. As Boom will start to split up a little bit now.
Going for a Lotus onto FBZ. Really good Lotus
That's
game.
great. I mean, they just sort of slam that down on the Ricky or the TA. They can commit in and they don't have to worry about that static link.
Static links, stuns aplenty, Wyvern clicks, etc. So many.
Look at the smoke screen down. Great silence into the arena, forcing them to have to use the BKBs. Tiger gets protected just in time by the cold embrace. They're in with the link of the curse. They've locked down Yopaj. See if they can finish him off.
Mega kill.
Comes in torrent as well. They jump over this time. Good start of the fight. Buyback comes in from Tiger.
Unstoppable. Double kill.
Got the control on FBZ. He'll try
Double
to
kill.
with the shield, the rebuke, but he still falls. OG, can they catch Yopaj here second time? He's already out, will be able to retreat. So Bit of a punchback there from OG, taking the fight to Boom, into Boom's Aegis.
Great curse from Seb. He actually gets the setup, and then they get the follow-up from BZM afterwards. Scam TP's in versus these BKBs and just dies before he gets a single spell off on the Tree and Protector. So great spell usage from Seb and his positioning. Feels like one of the first ones that they actually are able to like punch back a little bit versus
6k gold din sa boom. Medyo ano tayo dun
Definitely saw
2
some
versus
signs
1.
of the team fight potential that OG's heroes can bring.
Patay din sana TA dun kaso
They're
ayun
able
na
to
may Aegis
execute
pa.
together.
The combos.
Buti na lang
That's
may
the biggest
Aegis.
thing is if they can land all these combos. It was both synergized into a Wyvern, into a Sand King. It was really well
Radiant's bottom
coordinated.
tower
Mochi.
is under attack.
But they still didn't kill the big targets, right? We do still see Jackie. We do still see Yopaj continue to have these free games.
Yopaj is very close to having that death, so Seb, it's going to have to be
Malapit
even
na
quicker with the
mag-death
cold
ito.
embraces, because it's going to get to the point where with that meld strike, some of these heroes might be
Uy,
taken down.
pataras na to. Taras ba sa Tanic?
Dart also picked up for
Tanic
Ricky.
na ata.
Jackie. He's got
Pero
a
may
big
gem
one.
na sila.
Just control somebody out of the fight entirely, or allow
Sana wag
FPG to
malaglag
get
yung
in
ano
position.
gem.
Put it down in time for 3 seconds.
Mamala yung turnover to pag naubo sila. May jeb ng hawak yung Kongka.
Fantastic range on it as well. You have to be so careful with the
Big
positioning.
P na ba to? Wala pa, receive pa, receive.
Razor,
Razor, BKB na rin to eh.
If
Mag
Jackie's
sa
able to get in and
at
put that
ASY.
to a stop with that sleep dart, it's going to be very hard for OG to bring them together as they want to.
Pag napag-deso to,
OG looks
auto
like they're trying
one
to
hit
fix
eh.
a little bit of those vision
Ayun
problems
yata,
that we
deso
talked
na,
about. Kind of
ihatid
for the
na.
majority of this game. Now thrown onto Yuragi. He's got
Radiant's
Satanic done
bottom
now too, so
tower's got
quietly continuing to
problems.
keep up with that TA as this Kunkka. Nearly 300 last hits on the Kunkka too, Yuragi. He's farming up a storm. And now they're going to look to fight with this timing. So 19 on Kunkka, Satanic, he's holding Gem.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
It's what opening they can get.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
Uli yata dito.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And a bit of time, just
Oh,
buying
wala.
that opportunity for backup to come in. Make sure you get
No,
these
sa top
secure
lane.
kills.
And they smoke instantly. They know that OG's likely to be making a move when they made that move bottom, so they're going to go and smoke and meet their TA up top.
Holy.
Now Tim's and Yopaj, they want to fight. Once the rest of the boys turn up, Boom's going to be ready to bring this to OG.
They know. So FBZ did show himself in the mid lane. So OG got to position themselves really carefully now. See all of them hiding inside the tree line.
Is on board.
Skem, Blink coming on the courier. They can scout behind here. They now saw what Yuragi.
Jackie's just headed in. I'll notice that they do see him. EX, but
Nako, may gem yan, may gem.
combo.
May
He
gem
does not
Kongka.
want to lose this tower this early on still. Looking to fight around.
Yeah, Boom. As aggressive as they are, they don't want to go diving the
No.
tier 2. They very much respect the ultimates that OG have. And if they do all commit in around that sort of enclosed area, those ultimates could certainly set up a
Wala, may
solid
gem kasi.
They have
Medyo
to play the
GG,
fights
may
just like
gem.
where they can jump in, kill somebody immediately, and then poke and prod. Like you said, can't play inside of like a cluster area. It could be disastrous. Arcane Rune and a haste on the TA right now. Yopaj. Arcane's about to take out, but he's in the bottle.
Tingnan. Tingnan ang mga item natin.
Keeping the control. They're trying to
Ito na,
make some
nagkabigayan. Ay,
survive.
kita na. Tanggal.
Can't save that one though.
Lotus Orb sa Mars. Dagger na yung threat, makaka-execute na rin siya.
I think Tim's bought his own gem now too.
Radiance yata to.
On the Coddle too.
Radiance sa Ricky.
Seeing more and more gem pickups earlier. Especially when there's TAs, and I mean TA and a Ricky in the game.
So, binigay na nila kay TA yung damage. Sorry naman, panggulo si Ricky,
Both
boys.
teams, hey, they're still just
Razor,
hugging each
BKB,
other.
pare
All
pressure
five
na
playing
ba?
together.
Hindi, mag-ano, kiras.
Roshan.
Wyvern.
So Dart.
BKB, ayun, BKB na something dito.
Doesn't quite commit into that. Tim's has split from them for now.
Next, wala pang ano, post 5.
It is scary. Now that with no vision, you can't
Step
find this.
lively now.
You can't find
Your
this Wyvern.
admiral is
So
on
Boom
board.
looking to play a little
Ganda
bit
rin
more
ang
careful
pagkakabili
now.
nila ng gem.
But still getting themselves like the gold still continue to go
Sa
up.
Tanic
They're
na
getting a
dito,
little more. No one's
si
farming
Yuragi.
really on either side.
Satanic, tingin ko, ayun na, Silver Edge pala. Satanic Silver Edge yung next item niya.
I think sort of relative to the
Masakit
position,
sila,
it's
masakit.
Tim's that's having a great time.
Ganda ng combo ng OG ah. Pag na-execute lang.
Of course, he's going to be
Nang
flying
maganda.
items out. Motorboard nearly done.
He's got the Philosopher's Stone for the last like 10 minutes almost too,
loving it.
so yeah, he's loving life.
Living that Cottle life.
He's gonna
Dyer's
pass
middle
Amar at some
tower
point in
is
this game,
under
it's really starting to
attack.
feel like. Scouting the Roche, 50 seconds till that's up.
Dyer's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Boom has a great idea of where OG is standing right now, because their tier 3 was just getting hit by creeps, so. BZM, they'll walk in to just break the smoke.
Death comes in 3.
Dyer's middle tower isn't going
In
to last
position, as you say,
long.
you know, they're pretty much knowing exactly where OG is playing for the last minute.
Yeah. Because no one's addressing mid. Look, these creeps are just continuing to hit tier 3. Like,
Dyer's
if no one's,
middle tower
if no
is
one's
under
hitting on this, they're
attack.
usually playing on that side.
Magsa side up vice ba yan?
Boom's on their own side, so they don't
Vice
really
to.
want to place that OG will be.
Sibas ba yun?
Radiant's top tower
Oops, ito
is
na, nahuli na isa. Naku, yari. Si scam pa to.
They'll jump in.
Makapag-ulti ba? Uy, napag-ulti! Uy, sayang.
Radiant's top tower deserves
Sayang.
just as much help
Uy,
as
no.
top.
Fight, he's gonna live. He really gets dropped down. BZM pops the BKB, tries to run him in the epicenter.
Nahuli. Iyon na rin.
Radiant's top tower is under
May
attack.
ulti pa Wyvern dito. Kaya, uy, silence.
If he wants to get out of this, when he's gonna pop the BKB, try and turn it about to Yopa.
Yun lang.
The static link is building up the
Monster kill!
but Jackie, he seems to back him up.
Yan, tama yung inuhuli ni, ano, ni Jack Boys.
Have the stun control, they'll take him down.
Nice one, Jack Boys.
Kill.
Jackie,
Naku, naipit si Seb dito. Wala na to. Nice one, Seb.
screen control.
Nice one, Jack Boys.
Boom,
Tinamaan.
and OG, once they've lost the
Naku, may ano to. May gem.
the first 3 heroes, the rest of them, they've got nothing else.
Satanic yata to.
Argy, for all the farm that he had on his own,
Laglag ang gem.
doesn't have anything to be
Kanino gem?
back with Boom, as Boom take down
Ayun na, kinuha na ni KOTL
TA may
yung
be
gem.
down, but they could look to try and take Roche. We'll see what they want to go for next. Either
Oo.
way,
Kinukulit ni Jack Boy si ano? Si Wyvern.
so hesitant and careful and looking to find these fights. Boom.
Di nga maka-ulti Wyvern eh.
Right now, if you don't find those big combos.
Skem didn't even die the
Oo.
whole time. He actually just walked out and survived somehow.
Ayun na, naki-scam na yung gem. Buti ka na
Yopa,
mamatay sa
he's
scam pero
focused.
naka-ulti pa eh.
Jackie has a completely free fight,
Jackie-
Are those
untouched.
cracks in Dyer's top
You even-
tower?
Sa Tinker Ward
Trying to shut
meron.
down the potential of TA or the Ricky, shutting down both.
11k gold lead para sa
In that combo.
Boom Esports natin mga chong.
It's gonna clean up the fights.
Yeah.
This time it was Jackie.
Tingnan natin mo TA.
So
Yan, si TA lang namatay para dito
big
pero okay lang.
damage on the side of OG.
Dyer's top
Now in a
tower
super
is
comfortable position, and
gone.
we're
Just
really
Di pa to tapos mga sir ha. Alam niyo naman ang OG.
has been for them.
It's been fantastic.
Yeah, perfect. Just the clouds as well too, just being annoying.
Second, yun, second rush
Just
up.
able to constantly in and out of the fight. And now Roche.
Ano yun, mas matagal, mas masakit yung critical. Akala ko.
Just gonna be even more of an irritation that OG has to deal with.
Akala ko, mas matagal, mas masakit yung crit eh.
On top of the Lotus on Tim's too, as we said. Very soon to pass Amar and farm.
Second rush.
Put down Roshan. I trust there was a good reason.
Second
Silence on the
rush.
traps. Could be really obnoxious for the side of OG.
Second rush. Pero ito, next assassin. May words ba to? Okay, meron. Magkakita niyan.
It's so hard for
Kita
them
niya
to
to,
set up for
kita
the
niya.
fights because they did go for these BKBs. Like, it's not your natural build on a Ricky, but Jackie, because of this, is just free reign in the fights. They have to put all the attention on Yopaj, as you said. And now with Aegis, not sure how they take this next fight.
Hurricane Pike pala siya. Nag-Hurricane Pike muna siya.
They need to get the combo.
Di
It's
niya
the only time
tinuloy
we've
ito.
really seen from OG being able to fight back
Kasi
versus Bulls
nahawakan
if
din
they
siya
can
eh.
actually
Razor.
land the combo of spells properly with the curse, tanking, etc. And Boom just not giving them those opportunities.
Ay, buo pa pala yung bottom na tire.
18 to 9.
Yung mapapush na nila doon.
Very disciplined game from Boom.
Very disciplined game daw by Boom.
Dyer's bottom
Op, nakawa dito si Amar. Na-silence, nakaputok.
The static link not doing anything at all.
Uy, may Wyvern, may Wyvern. Uy, nice one! Uy! Wala, naipit. Napabigay ba ito na si Jack Boys?
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
He just really wanted to hold his BKB as long as possible, and gets hit by the dart and dies because of it. So a little bit of a slip up there from Amar, just really not wanting to use it, but dies because of it.
Great dive. I mean, catching him
Nagbigay
up
ba siya?
just as he
Oh, hindi.
was able to pass up to the high ground.
Pero forma na SOD para sa team ng OG.
And there you go. Tims has now surpassed Amar.
Dire's bottom tower needs some
Naku po.
help.
Na-shoot.
BZM.
Nako, na-silence.
He's ready to take this fight here. Sleep on BZM.
Dire's bottom
Oh, patay ata. Uy, nice Lotus Orb. Nice Lotus. Pag-ulti.
Dire's
Ay,
bottom
dito to.
chipped away.
Uy, sayang.
Dire's bottom
18k gold lead para sa Boom Esports, mga tol.
These catches.
Dire's
It's like every
bottom
single
tower
time
has
BZM.
shattered
He
to
does
Ngayon
it.
pa lang
He's
nabasag
just
yung Tyrant.
1 or 2 spear connections inside the fights and survives.
Ang
I don't know
bottom
how
lane.
this one he ends up surviving from the heals from his
Dire's
team.
bottom tower is being chipped away.
Yeah.
Nalipire na pala to.
With the way this game's going, I think he's going to stay on top.
Nalipire na pala si Tito
Dire's
Ricky.
bottom tower is under attack.
Dispel. Nako po, ganda naman nun.
Nice time.
Dire's bottom tower is
Kaso,
being
nice
chipped
to.
away.
Seb, again with a cold embrace.
Diffusal. Diffusal.
Just feeding every rocket. Got the BKB back up.
Kaso, patay Wyvern.
Needs some help. Holy shiza.
Buyback Wyvern. May ulti pa Wyvern. Hindi maka-ulti Wyvern. Wala siyang sight kay ano.
Boom. They've still got this Aegis to play with.
Kay Ricky.
He's got 2 more minutes
Hindi,
to
pero
run
may
around
sentry
that
sila
one.
dun eh. Kaso natuhog siya ni ano eh.
Just feels really like
Naisampay siya sa gilid
It's really starting to
ni
feel like that too. You're on him,
Busy.
seeing him just like
Dire's
running around
bottom
a little bit,
tower
like,
is under attack.
almost like headless in the fight. So he can't stick on a target.
It's hard. I mean, we're seeing, you know, he has to do it during like the BKBs. Once the sort
Dire's
of
bottom
smoke
tower
screens
is
down,
being
getting
chipped
his ball,
away.
bringing it to the
Always
angles
did
up.
get short
It's
shrift.
just not happening. Outside of his spells, the ultimates, getting the chance to get a good few Tidebringer slaps in onto the whole team of Boom, it's just impossible to do.
And it gets him into a weird
Step
position when he
lively
goes in to
now.
go
Your
for these right
admiral
clicks
is on
because they're playing really good around the control. The coddle in this tree, in particular in FBZ.
Yeah.
They're really controlling everybody. It feels
And
like.
it's just the way things scale, right? You sort of this strength here that's coming in, you know, he's in like, and then meanwhile you got like a TA and Ricky like, yeah, you can't match that. And that's the fact of it.
That's the fact of it. Yeah, he really can't stick on almost anything. Oh, an illusion bait.
And they were
everything.
It was a practice team fight. It was a bit of rehearsal, you know, they're like, hey, we can practice on the illusion, then maybe we'll have a better shot when we
Dire's
find the
bottom
real
tower
That
needs
was
some help.
Vendetta, Epi.
Report na lang, nag-epi. Report, nag-epi.
They baited it. I think they put the living armor on it.
Kawawa yung ilo.
Oh, yeah, it was a really clever bait there from Boom.
Yeah, Scam getting into
Na-bait
the
si
heads.
kuya mo.
19
Na-bait si
kill
kuya mo,
on to high
BZM.
ground.
70 minutes, 70 seconds. Epi, uy. Di ka kaibigan.
See what I can do here. And Boom's push is pretty good. And it's very safe as well, as we mentioned before, the 2 supports, you know. Scam's got that HP in check, and Tim's, he's got the mana in check, so Boom, they can just stay outside of the base of OG. They don't need to go anywhere. They never need to back.
Hey, Coddle also provides a bit of the health too, you know, during that spirit form. He's healing too. Yeah, crazy amount of sustain. As I feel like every time I've looked at Boom's heroes, everyone's like full mana, full health. They're always just ready to fight.
Lively
Galing
now.
nun.
Your admiral is on board.
Continuing to
Clear
get
talaga
really strong
agad.
scaling items FBZ as we mentioned. Lotus R BKB, soon AC.
Radiance
So
na
he's able to
yata.
combo just 2 cores
Hindi mo alam.
incredibly well with this build up.
Mga pang labyrinth. Blocks of flames. Uy, huli.
Becky,
Ricky, nakikita mga sir. Kaso makaka-out yan eh.
Nice save it. Keeps Jackie out of the action.
did
Ready
get
to
the,
reset.
I think they got the Lotus before the Link, so he was getting the attack damage back. Tome of Knowledge, looks like giving it to Yopaj, almost 25 on him. Close to his Hex as well, so more forms of catch, as we can see that Boom is having no problem with damage.
Yup.
A little bit more forms of disabling heroes. I know
Munti ka na.
they're starting to get kind of trapped in their base. BZM trying to push out this wave. It's a risky move
Saan na yun?
though.
Ako, BZM. Hindi naabot. Uy, munti ka na. Pera di, uy. Nakita.
Oh, burst strike out of the arena. Should be safe, Ed.
Wala na, makakalis yan sa akin. Munti ka.
Only just.
Walang arena of blood.
Big items coming out for either side. Patch, he's got the full hex.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as the bottom. Radiant have fortified their structures.
So hard with FBZ back. I don't know how they kill FBZ now.
Radiant's top tower has
I
looked
mean, at
better.
least they do have their own AC finished on.
They do.
On
Dire's bottom tower is under
Okay,
attack.
that actually does make it a little bit better at least.
Radiant's top tower is under
Actually,
attack.
to slow down this push, Patch.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Ready to get in position from the side.
Dire have fortified their
Fortification out
structures.
from OG.
Nice one.
Radiant's top tower
The
has
full
fallen.
E-blade on BZM, so another way to help protect, but of course with that nullifier in play, Jackie's still going to be a huge struggle for
Sa
OG to
nullifier
hold
daw.
back.
Ganun pala yun. May rush pa ba to? Walang rush to.
Go in.
They're going to try and start things on Yopatch. See if they can take down this TA, but they can't. Yopatch gets down to half HP and he's able to get the BKB off.
Lively now.
Great protection. They just loaded him. And that will be, that's FBU, so it's 80 seconds now.
I
where
guess
they probably can't
Radiant
look for
fortified
Okay,
their
gold din
structures.
para sa
push
buong
out waves,
esports.
but a glyph is used. Boom. Trying to prevent.
You know ba? Pinapabigay nila.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Force the BKB.
I think he tried to jump in for a spear onto somebody,
Your admiral
just
is
didn't
on
quite catch
board.
it.
I mean, they're holding it. They want to try and
Radiant's
get
middle
out
tower
with a
shouldn't
smoke
have to take
whilst-
this abuse.
So that BKB's down, and Roshan will potentially respawn in a few seconds. We'll see how short it's going to be. It's going to be a short one. 10 seconds until Rosh is
Radiant's
up.
top tower deserves just as much
There
help
may
as
be
the
regen,
bottom.
mga sir.
Up, but
BKB's still on cooldown for Yopatch.
who's all together though?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's a tough fight for OG
Yeah.
to look for, but they have to make these sort of desperate plays.
Dire's
They're down
bottom tower
20k.
has shattered to
They've
little
got to take risks
pieces.
if they want to get a chance at getting back in on this game.
I think that was a beautiful read from Boom. I think they just completely knew exactly what OG was looking to do there. And then bottom, once the tower starts getting hit and dies, they know exactly the positioning of it all. Good read there from Boom.
I mean, boom. With that bottom
Shoutout sa inyo lahat mga pre. Sana hindi lag sa
Yopaj is back.
hindi lag sa inyo yung stream natin. Enjoy lang, enjoy.
OG's going to have to get back soon. There's no fortification.
5 seconds for Epi.
Wala yata ang 40 to. Wala. 3 minutes pa.
Axe is dropping.
Sila.
Look at this deep vision as well, but
Pero bumapasa yung tore ng ano eh.
The gem still.
Miragi.
Dito bottom na naman. Tsaka sa
Don't quite get away with that cheeky of a vision setup.
Too hard for OG to ever get the wraparound on the back hero, so the Coddle and Trade just keep free casting.
Well, that Hex. Yopatch having no struggle getting these solo pickoffs, of course.
He's on board.
25 online. Even harder to kill this TA now. They're starting to get pretty close to 25.
Rush 3 up.
He's 24. Jackie's
Alam nila, alam nila.
actually behind on the Ricky. He's 22 even though he's been super active.
Alam nila, Rosh 3.
Coming in with the bite
Two
off the top, but they know
masks
they
on this
cannot let
brigand.
them
Uy,
get this
uy,
push out.
bumama.
He tries with the jump. He's going to get the arena down to both from Mara and Miragi.
Walang X-Mark yata to.
Keep getting off a little over with the tricks of the trade. He dodges the slam down from the bow.
Kiragi also Xing himself because of that Lotus.
There's the jump, but the Lotus he was out in time. So Museum ends up staying himself. They drop the ball down on TA, but they're forced down the side. Jopatch, he's able to slide away from OG.
Ako po.
COG still trying to commit in.
Patay na Wyvern.
Miragi.
Uy, nice root. Kaso patay na dito.
Jump ball from Jackie onto the
Ubus
side.
yata dito mga sir.
Oh, the spear.
Jackie,
Wala, di na-stun. Naku, ipot dito, Jack Boys.
So he's now got it ready to go.
TP na, nag-TP. Iniwanan na.
Double kill.
Doesn't get out of
Grabe. Oh, trust to, Ariulos.
but everybody else taken out as Boom pick up 3 more kills.
Dire's top tower is under
24k
attack.
gold lead
For OG to fight,
para
it's super
sa
difficult
Boom
for them to
Esports.
position themselves.
Ay, tulong ng Lalifier at saka
He
nitong
actually
shard.
just dies. Jackie jumps him and kills him before he gets a single spell.
TA, ano ba po ng TA? Yun po, may ano po, side of voice po.
Ready to go for another.
Uy, naku po, natusok. Bilis ng kamay.
He's ready to jump in.
Mutigan.
Dire's middle tower just went down.
Yung naiiwan dito.
Jump on again. These Lotus will get us a
Lotus Orb. Naku, die back to.
to get ends of
Naku, die back to mga sir. Die back to mga sir. Die back BZM dito.
Own it.
BZM dies. Tim's
Die back. Die back is the key.
jumping. He's always ready to react. And even if he's not, FBC also with his Lotus, it's so hard for OG to get away with these jumps.
It's insane how much Tim's was actually providing in the fight. Just even these little knockbacks, right? Just putting them out of position, especially the sanking, or putting them back into smoke screen over and over again. That was BZ's buyback.
Third Roshan.
Roshan. It's a refresher shot.
Sino kaya magre-refresher? Refresher na ba to?
As if they couldn't kill it.
Baka kaya Arena, sa Arena ibigay.
BHP regen talent on the Mars too.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Kaya mas kaya kuha ng refresher nito.
There's no way they're gonna kill anybody. And he might even just have a
Radiant took down
Tingnan.
Roshan.
Ayun nga, refresher nga. Kaya ano,
There was
busy.
no reason.
Refresher, 2 spears. BKB, 2 Lotus. 2 Upload. Tapos na to, mga sir.
Quite impossible.
Yeah, boom, they're closing this one up. Very, very
Gusto na nilang tapusin.
29K
Uy,
lead.
di ka na. Ayan na nga.
Arena's out. Colin Grace
Baka walang mana. Ayun na. Walang mana yung ano. Walang mana. Ayun na, meron na. Kaso, hindi niya pa klinik-klik.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Amar alive, but it's 3 dead.
Matay. Nice one, Boom Esports.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Sakit. At ito.
Mid-racks as well will be taken.
Dire's bottom
No
barracks have
hesitation,
fallen.
right? They're like Sanking's dead. They have no way to make
Dire's
any
middle
plays.
barracks are on.
They
Damn
force
right.
that
Dire's
fight.
middle barracks have
I'm
fallen.
watching poor Taiga, like mana burning heroes, and then Tim's
Op,
Dire's
napa-fortify.
instantly right afterwards. Nyx Assassin Taiga not having
Napa-fortify mga sir.
like to this time around.
They'll have maybe
Are
one more
those
fight in them.
cracks in Dire's top tower?
Very likely to be the last. They have the nullifier done on Uragi.
Uy, gastig. Wala na.
See what sort of a difference that makes.
Uy, tusok. May rush to. Ay, wala. Refresher. Naku po, tusok. Naku, ay naka. Tusok.
BKB and the arena locking down Amar. As Amar is going to use
Naku, bugbuga sa gitna. Uy, kaso, durog TA. Kaso may rush naman to eh. Grabe naman yun. Ubus. GG na to mga sir. GG na. GG. Grabe, ganda.
Double
Nice
kill.
game.
Radiant victory.
Grabe.
Their lineup, their heroes complementing one another to perfection, really. This draft felt fantastic.
Yeah.